Okay. This is Assemblyman Lester Chang in my office in Brooklyn. Now, 2 days ago, today is April 1st. 2 days ago, I read a news account regarding about potential bribery on homeless shelter in Brooklyn. And again, this is only an investigation by the federal level, not even the state, federal level. If it's on federal level, most of the time I believe it's from the FBI. Now, from that news article was read, they investigating for three people. First is a representative of city council, a woman in Brooklyn. The second person is an aide who works on Governor Hochul's office, also in Brooklyn. And the third person is the husband of a Brooklyn, New York assemblywoman, is being investigated. Three people. Now, they all have in common. They all come from Brooklyn. So, what does it mean? That means if the federal government do prove that there is some collusion, there is some bribery, that's why we will never win for us people who trying to protest about opening a homeless shelter that is not working and is expensive, because there might be an underlying industry of bribery to get these approved. And I could not believe for 30 years we have a heart to help these homeless people. Sometimes but the way that we help by opening up these shelters is not working for 30 years. By a hotel, we pay about $300 a night. That's about almost $10,000 a year. Wouldn't it be simple is to give these homeless people vouchers that we have city vouchers that a real estate broker can give these people a place to live, find a landlord, here's a voucher, and they can have temporary housing. Or Rikers Island. I visited that place 3 times, 15,000 sales, 6,000 being occupied. So there's 9,000 available to be occupied at Rikers Island. I understand that may not be palatable by the name. We can change the name of Hope Island, but we can convert those cells into a center for them, temporary housing for a single person. It doesn't have to be a jail cell. It could be converted to an open community for them to get a temporary place for them to call this as temporary home and get themselves treated and fed them and housed them so they can be prepared to go ready for the mainstream. Now, I would love to invite President Trump, his idea, the Vice President J.D. Vance, a task force for fraud. I would like to invite them to look into this homeless shelter. Is this fraud perpetuating itself or not? Because I'm afraid it may be something very similar to Minnesota about their home care center. And also in California, right now there's a federal investigation about homeless shelter right now. So there's too much money involved. I will not be surprised there might be some charges along the line. And this is just the beginning. I will invite the Vice President Task Force, the fraud task force, to come down to New York City and look into it, do an audit to see if it's true or not, see if the contracts are being honored in an open, transparent way for these operators to operate. And thank you for listening. Thank you.